wrong damn thing. Thinking to myself out loud. I'm thinking to myself out loud. Sit your drawers. Let's get into this. I got a skit coming on in about another 27 minutes about Joe Biden talking that racist shit yesterday on at the Tulsa anniversary, whatever reparations demand or whatever you want to call it yesterday. So if you want to tune into that in about 20 minutes, that will be coming on 3:30 my time. If you're on the East Coast, it's 6:30. And if you're in between, it's somewhere in between there, 7:30, whatever, or 30, 8:30, where the fuck you at? You can be Texas or something, whatever is going to be on in like 20 minutes. But I don't know if you saw what they teaching your first graders. Like my kid is fucked. If they teaching this in the first grade and my kid is now in the 7th grade, I can only imagine what they are teaching my kids. Now this is liberal sexuality in liberal sexuality in the worst way. Now, first of all, what's up, Jim Jones, Monica, Lisa, Tiger Boo? What's good with you, Tiger Boo? Have you saw this, Tiger Boo? Tiger Boo, tell me you haven't saw this, Tiger Boo. Tell me you saw this. Put a 1 in the chat, Tiger Boo, or Monica Lisa, if you saw this. Jim Jones, if you saw this freaky ass first grader shit, put a 1 in the chat. I want to see if I'm the only person tripping on this. Or is y'all tripping too? Who saw this? Let me see. Type. Oh, Big E said he saw it. All right, Big E. Oh, Tiger Boo say no. Tiger Boo stay in. You're going to be for a hell of a shock when you see what they teaching our first graders out here. And if you don't know, I'm looking at the TV right now. The beef is fit to go up. So all your beef tacos and Taco Tuesday tacos are fit to go up by $1. They done shut down the beef company. Look up the Blue Clues drag queen video. Ooh. What's good with you, Brooks? Okay, you ready to spit some facts? Okay, we're going to spit some facts there, Brooks. Now, look at this. This is what they're teaching your kids in the 1st grade. They're teaching your kids about masturbating, right? And it's not no little, okay, this is your private part and shit. They're actually influencing your kids to masturbate and get curious about sexuality. Now, and when I was in 1st grade, it's someplace you got to keep sex out. But if you keep on introducing sexuality and things like that, people and these little kids are going to get curious about sex and start adventuring and stuff. Now listen to this shit. Huh? When you say, look, you got a grown adult cartoon lady talking about, she seemed like a fucking child molester. This is some shit Oprah Winfrey would say. You know, like you see when you say pee-pee, you get to laughing, but when you say penis, you see how you talk with a serious voice? Because it's the difference between a penis and a pee-pee. But this is not the place to tell it. You supposed to let him know he got a pee-pee now, and when it's time for him to have a fucking penis, you let him know how to control it. When he's younger, you let him know what his pee-pee is for, and when he get older, you supposed to tell him what his penis is not supposed to do. Don't be coming up in here with no fucking kids. Don't be coming up in here with another man. Don't be coming up here whatever, with your nuts all big and think you're bigger than me, whatever. Teach him how to train that when he's younger, and teach him how not to get into trouble when he get older. That's your job. You ain't supposed to tell them both at the same time. She seemed like she's related to Joe Biden. See what these motherfuckers putting in your kid's head? Letting you know it's okay to talk about penises and pussy with adults. I did, motherfucker. I never noticed no shit like this either. Why is it two black ladies? These motherfuckers like perverts. And look at the birds. They just up in that motherfucker like, for real? For real, food? Y'all talking about dicks and pussy? It's no longer the birds and the bees. I guess the birds and the fish, or whatever the fuck you call that shit. You know what I'm saying? But look at these motherfuckers. They as happy as motherfucker on the side. Like, oh, we talking about pussy and dick. Cause you ain't supposed to be talking about no private parts to no motherfucking strangers. They told me that when I was in high school, they told you don't talk to strangers about your dick and about your pee-pee. We don't care if it's a teacher. We don't care if it's a police officer, your uncle. Don't talk to nobody about your pee-pee. Now you're telling us we gotta let our kids know it's more comfortable talking about pee-pees? Is that what you telling me? Tiger Boo, Monica Lisa, is that what oh, turn up the audio. Yo, video. Oh, you can't hear it. You can't hear it. My bad. Hold on. I know what it is. Hold on, let me stop this. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I sat here running off at the goddamn mouth and we're not even watching the video. That's stupid for you. That's stupid. You gotta hit the audio file. And now I gotta start the whole damn thing over. Now, I can still go on the rampage. We still got a little while to go before I turn this video off. I'm sitting out here going on the damn rampage. You don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's crazy. Okay, here we go.
Decide 3, 2, 1.
Let me see if we got it now.
What's so funny, you two? He said pee-pee. Do you notice that when you say pee-pee, you giggle, but when you say penis, you say it in a serious voice?
I never noticed that before.
Some children and adults feel uncomfortable when they talk about their private parts, so they make up cute or funny names for them.
What?
Cute and funny names for your penis and your dick. Why is it that a black lady telling a little kid at the park she don't even met, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she's a teacher or not. It's cool in adults talk about penises and shit like that to their kids. Look at this. You're making it uncomfortable. You're not supposed to be uncomfortable talking about your little dick in front of me.
Say pee-pee, you giggle, but when you say penis, you say it in a serious voice?
I never noticed that before.
Some children and adults feel uncomfortable when they talk about their private parts.
Ain't we supposed to feel uncomfortable talking about your private part in front of a kid? Ain't the kid supposed to be uncomfortable talking about their private part in front of an adult? I'm not finna be sitting up here talking about my dick and some girl pussy in front of my 12-year-old son or somebody else's kid. I'm not finna go around and ask nobody kids about their pee-pee in no damn park in front of a bird and a damn fish.
So they make up cute or funny names for them.
What's one for a girl's private parts?
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this fish asking questions for? Did you hear this fish? The fish all in the business like, what the girl's private part? Like, bitch, who the fuck asked you in the equation? You a bird. Stay in your place, bird. The fuck is you asking questions about pussy for? Look at this.
So they make up cute or funny names for them.
What's one for a girl's private parts?
Vajayjay!
For JJ! You got a vajayjay. What the fuck is the fish talking about a vajayjay for? And they got a fish talking about vajayjay. What is as simple as that? Remember when you was in junior high? And I mean, a high school. I'm not even high school. You used to be in like elementary, and then somebody wouldn't believe that you was in a girl pants playing with her thing, and you like, you wasn't in their pants playing with her thing. You be like, smell my finger, and it smelled like fish. Back then, fish smelled good on the coochie. Now you get some fish smell, you're like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? But back then, fish was accepted. You thought fish was like fresh pussy. Like look at this. My hands smell like fish. What's that said about little girls? Like I don't know. That's not. I hope that's not saying anything bad about little girls. But that's how you didn't want to wash your hand. You want the homies to smell it, and it be in your hand for like a good hour. You know what I'm saying? That fish smell. Motherfucker be in class. That hand be loud as a motherfucker. You be like, oh wait, this motherfucker gonna get me caught. You can't wipe it off. You can't wash it. Now she up here talking about a vajayjay. Did you hear this shit? It's a vajayjay. The fuck is a vajayjay?
But what does Scoops mean when he says vajayjay?
Bitch, you getting too serious. Like, hold on, what you motherfucker laughing at? So what does Scoop mean when he say vajayjay, bitch? Like, what you laughing at? We trying to get into this pussy and dick thing cracking up. What do you mean when you say vajayjay? I'm interested now. This bitch sound like a pervert. She's at a schoolyard asking kids about dicks and pussy. And these birds and the fish ain't no motherfucking help. They all in the business. They child molest the birds too.
He means vulva.
That's right, Kayla.
Vulva? She said shit I don't even know. What the fuck is a vulva? I thought a vulva was something you drive. This bitch got names I don't even know. These kids are too fucking... I'm gonna go up to a girl like, what's up with some of that vulva? She was like, what you mean? Can I get some of that vulva? What is vulva? You know this. You know you never had. You don't give up the vulva on the first date. I'm going to. So that way, if she sue me, I'll be like, I didn't ask her for no pussy. I asked her for some vulva. You know what I'm saying? That is not what she think it is. I asked her, did she have a Volvo? Huh? She's like, what does she mean when he say this? She made a vulva. What the fuck is a vulva?
It's vajayjay.
He means vulva.
That's right, Kayla. It's important to use the proper words for our private parts.
Hey!
Wait a minute, you mean our dick and our pussy now got pre-gender codes? Wait a minute, I want to no longer call my dick a penis. I want to call it an immigrant. Because it's always sneaking into other countries. Huh? It work hard. It work hard for a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? You can catch him creeping all in the people's backyards. So I'm going to call him the immigrant. Catch him and send him back over. You catch him and release. Wait a minute. Now you can have a pro-gender thing. Look, I don't want to call my shit a JJ. Don't be like, oh, who pussy is this? Who pussy is this? Wait a minute. I don't want you to call your pussy no pussy. I want you to call it a chicken. Who chicken is this? Who chicken is this? Yeah, I'm finna tear this chicken up. Who chicken is this? This is my chicken. Give me some of that chicken. I'm finna eat that chicken up. Don't call the pussy. I don't want no pussy to call the pussy no more. Now we can pre-gender name, pre-code name to pussies and dicks. Call my shit the Terminator. That's what you do. What do you? Oh, don't say give me the dick. Say give me the Terminator. Huh? That's what she said. Let me rewind that. She said we can call our dicks and our pussy what we want to. Wait a minute. I finna get some. Wait a minute.
But what does Scoops mean when he says vajayjay?
He means vulva.
That's right, Kayla. It's important to use the proper words for our private parts.
Hey!
Wait a minute. I want to know what is some of your private parts name on here. Anybody want to name their private part? Scoops, the immigrant. Yeah, my Uncle Lisa, the immigrant. Monica Lisa, what's your private part going to be? Monica Lisa, what's your private part? Tiger Bull, what's your private part name? I want to hear some names of some private parts since we can rename our private parts. Don't call my shit a ding-a-lang no more. Don't call it. Every day gets worse. Thanks for the last what happened to deal with this. It's all good, Tanya. Tanya, what you gonna call your private JJ now? Since you can rename it. Kitty. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. You gotta say kitty. Come here, kitty, kitty. And you gotta call a cat different than you call a dog. You got a dog. You gotta kiss at a dog. A kitty, you gotta beg it. Come here, kitty, kitty. You gotta beg cat. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Dogs, you gotta try to convince them. Come here, come here, come here. Oyster. We got young called the oyster. Crawl the warrior king. Fishing pole. We got the fishing pole. I got the fishing pole. What? Cause I just throw my shit in the sea and it come back with all kind of fish. Just hop on the bait. I got bait on it, baby. We call it fishing pole because I got bait on it. Everything it touches turn into water. The fishing pole. But Leaf 18-3 got the fishing pole on deck. Woo. Empire State Building. Brooke said the Empire State Building. Bitch, I got the Empire State Building. Try to knock that down with your planes. Spitting Cobra. Why you calling it Spitting Cobra? You're going to see in a minute. Oh, what's this on my face? It's the venom. The Cobra has spit venom. Twig and berries. Let's see what they name they shit. Let's see what they name they for JJ.
Hey, how come my
Wait a minute. We don't want to do that.
penis gets big sometimes?
To use the proper words for our private parts.
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air?
Wait a minute, nigga. Your penis get big sometimes and points up in the air. When does it get big? When you around little boys or when you around little girls or when you around birds and fishes? Which one is it? This little nigga look high as a motherfucker. Look at his eyes. He look high as a bitch like. What's one? My penis sticks up in the air. What's good with that? Nigga, what? This is what your first grader learning. They're learning about what's happening when their penis sticks in the air. What's she gonna do? Like, you're like, well, you need to send it to detention. Like, what is detention? Okay, this is what it is. That's a student. What you got a little penis, and we're gonna call it the student. And what she got in between her legs is detention. Sometimes when the student get bad and want to come out, when he ain't supposed to come out, he has to go in detention. You know what I'm saying? And he has to go to detention to calm down. So every time the soldier, every time the little student raise up, sometimes you got to put him in detention. Now, little Keisha, now you are detention. And sometimes the students get bad. When these students get bad, sometimes they got to go where they got to serve detention. And if you serve detention, sometimes you got to handle the bad students. You know what I'm saying? That is detention and that is the students. Sometimes they got to combine. What kind of fucking freaky teacher? Like they get caught in the girls' bathroom. What happened? What happened? My student was acting bad and I tried to send it to detention. Where the fuck is detention? Right there and right there and right here. All the girls in my class got detention. So I tried to put it in every box, in every detention. And no one wanted to have detention with him. Anyway, let me get a box.
That's called an erection.
Whoa!
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good.
Wait a minute, you touch up me too, nigga. We're in the same boat. I got a Pornhub fucking catalog I can send you.
Private parts.
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air?
That's called an erection.
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good.
Sometimes when I'm in my bath, Or when Mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too.
Whoa!
You have a clitoris there, Kayla, that probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it. But have you
Wait a
ever...
minute. She likes to touch her vulva. She done butt in. Like, wait a minute. Since he talking about touching his dick, sometimes when I'm in the shower, I like to touch my vulva. Wait a minute, little girl. You talking about touching your pussy? What kind of stuff is that? Copy mark, claim mark, allegedly, this is a cartoon. We don't want to motherfucker live like, oh, he's talking about people, little girls touching their pussy. No, they're talking about it.
Ever notice that older kids and grown-ups don't touch their private parts in public?
Wait a minute. Why is she looking at older kids and younger people not touching their private parts in whatever public?
They don't?
That's right, Keith. It's okay to touch yourself and see how different body parts feel, but
Woo! It's okay to touch yourself and see how different body parts feel. Well, don't go in the back part of your body part. If you're a little boy, please don't go in the back part and see how that feel. The only body part you need to feel is your little man. Don't get the venturing off like, I wonder how this feel if I stick this up in. I like it. Whoa, what is this? They told me to play with the little man. It's the back man. What is this? If that's detention, what the hell is this? The gym? What's back here? The jungle gym? Woo! They didn't tell me it'd be days like this.
it's best to only do it in private.
It's best to only do it in private. Okay, it's best to only do it in private. So jack off in private. Tell your little kids to beat they meat in private. You know what I'm saying? But just tell them don't go around adventuring. When my son was young, I gave him a porno and some lotion. I didn't give him no porno, no KY jelly in a dildo. It say take your pick. You have options. You can go with the dildo or you can go with the KY lotion. No, I gave him some lotion. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It was a 99-cent ass lotion too. The only thing he could do with that motherfucker is jack off. You feel me? So you got options. It's not nothing in your booty. Explore with your body parts. What do you mean? What do you mean? My baby mama, when she was younger, she explored with her body parts and she was trying to do things and stuff and she was getting sexually active and she chipped her tooth on a dildo. You feel what I'm saying? When she was a little girl. So you can't tell all kids that. Huh? You can't tell all kids that. Oh, just put it in your mouth. Play with yourself. Put some fingers in your ass. Do what you do. Explore yourself. Next thing you know, your kids will be looking for ding-a-ling on the corner because they can't get enough. They started getting their thing played with at an early age, you know what I'm saying? And now they around, they can't get enough. They either want to get paid for it, or next thing you know, your little kid is in jail because he can't get enough. Like, what happened? He tried to ticket. His little thing rose up, and he, all he was thinking about on TV, he saw the fucking Netflix thing about the little girls dancing, and then now he saw the cartoons about his thing-a-ling getting hard, and he's supposed to touch it and stuff like that. Like, I'm doing what the cartoon told me. It told me to take some pussy. That's what it told me to do, and now I done took it. Now y'all trying to say it ain't good. But this is what I gotta say. I got a skit coming on, give y'all a break. It's only a 18-minute skit, so if you want to watch the 18-minute skit about Joe Biden and his racist ass yesterday talking about the toast experience and how shit is racist and shit like that, he's the most racist son of a bitch in the world, that will be coming on in 5 minutes. I'm counting down 5 minutes, so come on back with the coming on back, because this shit is, I don't know if I can keep this show up because this show is so pornographic and so fucking sick. Just talking about the Democrats and this shit. Like, look, they crazy. Look, they would give it to your kids to learn, but you put this shit on YouTube, they're gonna say it's too sexually explicit for YouTube. Like, wait a minute. My kid can learn off this shit, but now I can't keep it up because this shit is too explicit and too nasty and too perverted to talk about. But my kid can learn this shit. How is that? So you can teach it to my kids, but I can't talk about it, and I'm a fucking adult, and this is supposed to be the type of shit for me. This is the type of shit you supposed to tell your girl, or show your girlfriend, or a version of something on the first day, or the first time she do something like, look, this is good. Because they said, let's follow these steps. Oh, when your erection get hard, this is what you do with it. See, when your dick get hard, this is what I'm supposed to do with it. Your turn. Oh, well, your coochie get hard, you're supposed to play. Okay, now you're supposed to play with it. Okay, your turn. Okay, this is telling you what to do with it. When the kids get curious, then you're gonna wonder why the kids running around taking pussy, or when a girl running around with little penises in her mouth in the first day, you're gonna wonder why you told her to experience with her body parts, and now she's sucking penises in the class for TikTok video on TikTok videos for now laters and barbecue chips and pickles, you know. So you're gonna be feeling really fucked up. But anyway, I'm up out of here. I'll see y'all in a few minutes in the other video. It's about to come on right now in about 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm out this bitch. See y'all on the next one.